Oh, ho, ho, ho. Happy Halloween.
No intro, we're just getting into it. School and being a professional procrastinator do its wonders. We were supposed to have your originally scheduled Pokemon episode, but yeah. So instead, we have Spidersonas that I made months ago. Starting with, I don't have a good day-to-day name for this guy, but his spider name is Aragsnit. It was originally going to be Smiling Spider, but that's too on the nose, and that probably exists somewhere. Basically, he has the power of using his fabric to make spider webs. He can manipulate his fabric and make them small structures. Like he can just pop out a boxing glove. He's like a springy, spring-trapped spinel Fizzarali type thing. So I hope you guys like that. In this story, I imagine he was less bitten by a spider and more just built by someone and then was just given powers. But yeah, this is Aragnit. I can actually tell the story of how I made this one because it was so frustrating. The pose took me forever because I couldn't make it not look like she was struggling to poop. I literally had to ask my mom for help because my mom actually watched Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. I had to rework the spider symbol a few times. I knew this was always going to be a Kyoshi warrior spider, and this story is actually pretty interesting to me. In Legend of Korra, Su Yin, Toph's daughter, instead of her firstborn child being Batar Jr., and she leaves this child to be raised with Lin. Lin, already resenting her sister, did not give this child the love she deserved, and would very much take her frustrations about Su Yin out on the child, which would in turn lead to the child hating her mother, Su Yin. She decides to become a vigilante somewhere down the line. She's given her power by a spider spirit, and it's inspired by Avatar Kyoshi. Again, I am winging this script. Tell me how you think about these stories in the comments below, and tell me names you thought of for these characters. Because this one is just called Earth Spider. I tried infusing elements from Republic City police officers, as well as Toph, because I imagine her looking up to her grandmother, Toph Beifong. I also took inspiration from my favorite Spider-Man outfit in Across the Spider-Verse, so I'm just going to call him Pav. The last piece was the spider symbol. I genuinely couldn't figure out what to do with it. The symbol doesn't really mean anything in Chinese, at least I hope it doesn't, because imagine if somebody Chinese reading this and it's something offensive. If it's something offensive, I'll take down this video. If it's not, well, yeah. This is Earth Spider. Lastly, it took me years to figure out a design I liked, but I finally thought of this. One day I'll go back and make this a more serious looking Spidersona. Maybe when Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, if it ever comes out. It's of course going to come out because it's guaranteed $1 billion, but yeah. Sony, pay your actors. You're already paying your writers, just pay your actors. If you haven't figured it out already, this is me. It's my YouTube avatar as a spider person. So technically, me as a spider person. Instead of a spider sense, I would have future vision that allowed me to see futures that I could change. Because as we've learned from Encanto, if you can see the future and you can't do anything to change it, is a very terrible power to have. Other than that, this is just a regular spider. Tune out from Spider-Ben. Alright then, what's next?